Let me open here poll service. So inside this interface, let me define here a method with a name postPoll. Inside the argument, it will get an object of Poll DTO. Let me put this, and the return type of this method that we have Poll DTO. After adding this method, let me open here poll service implementation. So here inside this class, let me implement a method that we have postPoll. Let me move this function on the top. Inside this function, first we have to get a logged in user. So we have to call a function from JWT that we have get logged in user. As you can see, the implementation of a get logged in user function. On the left side of this, we have an object of user. After getting a logged in user, I'm going to add here an if condition where we have to check here if a user is not is equals to null. Then we have to move inside the if block. If a user not found, then we have to return here null. Inside this if block, let me create here an object of poll entity. After creating an object, we have to set here question, posted date, expired at, user, and the total vote count. We have to get question from poll DTO, a posted date that we have, a new date, expired at, we have to get from poll DTO, set user, we have to get from this object, and a total vote count that we have 0. After setting these, let me call here poll repository, and the query that we have save. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here an object of poll entity. Now on the left side of this, I'm going to create here an object of poll entity. So the object name that we have created poll. After creating a poll, we have to create an object of list of options. After creating an object, I'm going to add here a for loop where we have to get option title from poll DTO dot get options. Inside this loop, I'm going to create an object of options. After creating an object, we have to set here title, poll, and the vote count. So we have to get title from option title. After that, we have to set here poll that will get from this object, and we have to set here vote count that will be a 0, and we have to add this option into this array list that we have options. After adding all the option to this array list, I'm going to call the query from options repository that we have save all. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here options array list. On the left side of this query, we have an object of list of options. After saving all the options, let me call here the setter from poll entity that we have set options. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here saved options. After setting the options to poll entity, let me call a function from poll repository that we have saved, and we have to pass here poll entity. After saving the options in poll table, I'm going to add here an if condition where we have to check here if a created poll.getID not is equals to null. Then we have to write the functionality to send email to a posted user. Where inside this if condition, I'm going to add here try and the catch block. So as you can see, a try and the catch block. A catch block will catch messaging exception, and we have to print error message in the console. Now inside the try block, I'm going to create an object of my message. After that, let me create an object of my message helper. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here my message object. With this, we have a multi-part flag true. After creating an object of my message helper, we have to set here from to and the subject. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here a from email. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here user dot get email. In the subject, we have to hardcode this subject. With this, we have to set here a text. First, we have a first name of a posted poll user. With this, we have the hardcode text. We are giving here a question and the posted date as well. After setting a text, we have to call the function from Java mail sender. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here my message. At the last, we have a log with the caption mail sent to this email. Now, outside of this if condition, I'm going to return here this function that we have get poll DTO in service. Inside the argument of this function, we have to pass here created poll object. Now you can take a look of a post service implementation class. That's all from my side. Thanks for watching.